Hello. Hi everyone. Welcome everyone. Welcome my dear audience. This is actually dream come true to, my intention of coming live is just to have a deep connection and heart to heart connection with my audience, sharing all my learnings, experiences, जो भी कुछ challenges मैंने लाइफ में देखी है, कैसे वो उनको हैंडल किया, कैसे अपने आप को ब्रेक करने से बचाया, and that is my intention to have a deep connection with my audience. उनकी सुनो, अपनी सुनाओ और आगे बढ़े. I'm sorry, today I'm not feeling well. You'll bear with me that, okay? So, but this commitment was so deep. I have to go live today and now. So, yeah, because we all are imperfect. There is nothing like perfection. So, anyways, to start with this new journey of being live with you, talking heart to heart, mind to mind, so that we can heal our mind to heal our body, and then we can move on with self worth. So before I go, I will start with this. I will start this huge journey with my story. What I am was not me. I have gone through so much of things. Such a long journey I have gone through. Please bear with me, okay? I was out of the bed just for I have to go live. So my story is like that. I, as a child, was very unique, very different. I was courageous, that I loved, that still stays with me and never has left me. And I was honest right from the beginning. And I was passionate. And these traits, they were, I had inherited them from my parents. That was salute to their parenting. Okay. So then I believed in myself. I believed in every possibility, every probability that can happen, that I can achieve, I can do. That was me. I was so confident and I was charismatic. That then I didn't knew I was charismatic. Yeah. Now I can understand. Yes, that child was so charismatic, so cute, so honest, so dare to do it. Right? So then we fall into the outer circles of our life. That is the society, going for different journeys of life. So life was going and glowing. I will tell you, after my graduation, my first blunt. This I will. My intention is here to get the learnings and experiences out of my story. It's not what has happened that has happened, and I have risen, you know, such big heights from that. But now we cannot deny those learnings and mistakes, and we can teach our, you know, society members, community members. Look, this is how you walk through the jungles of life. Yes. So then, my first blunder was when I got, the society's norm. I thought it's good. I will get, better opportunities, better respectable person. I will get, so many things to enjoy in this life because I was kind of in that mindset. And then I was selected in CA and masters in botany. CA was closer to my heart. But that was my first time I asked someone to take, to influence my decision. What should I take, CA or MSc? My would be, suggested me to go for MSc botany because he was in agriculture, so he suggested. It's not his fault, it's my fault. I gave unnecessary power to someone else of my capabilities, of my passion. So that is one mistake. And now you will, guess whenever and whatever how किस किस तरह से मैंने डिफरेंट पॉइंट्स पे मिस्टेक्स की आप बोलेंगे मैं अब नहीं बोलूंगी यहाँ पे मैंने लेकिन वहां से पहला टर्निंग पॉइंट जो था ना माइंडसेट शिफ्ट हो गया था एंड देन द सोसाइटीज नो आई एंटर्ड into the so-called marriage. So अब क्या था it was actually a cage cage of expectations, cage of silence, cage of losing me slowly, and cage of thinking what people want you to think about. And I silently went through all this, losing myself. You can, every kind of that emotional, psychological sabotage and hijacking of my cognitive ability. Sorry, I'm very imperfect today. You will bear with me, okay? So then I, went through all this. What is, 90, more than 90% people are going through this, but it's not the other person's fault always. We have to be very strong and take decisions, keeping in mind our respect, our honor, our self worth. It is there at that point where we lose our self worth, where we start shaking. So better be careful. And then I was losing myself. Then, somehow it was a divine call that I. So I was able to start my career as a lecturer, and then it went on as an associate professor. And life was going. It is never, plain. It is never linear. It is huge ups and downs. And I was going through, all these things. लाइफ वाज गोइंग इट वाज काइंड ऑफ लुकिंग कि मैं बहुत ही स्टेबल हूँ बाहर से ऐसा दिखता था लेकिन अंदर से द wounds were bleeding quietly एंड देन आई वो लिंगर ऑन करते हैं चलते गए पर देन वन डे पूरा सारा ऐसा ही बिछा था सारी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी सारा लाइफ में जो भी है एंड देन माय हस्बैंड had a heart attack. Within 90 seconds, it was all over. So, in that, short moment, I inherited, what? I inherited grief. I inherited huge debts that we had taken for the education, for our house to live in, and for huge, responsibilities, unanswered obligations. So much of pressure. And then, after some days, looking at my situation and scenario, I told myself, come on, Hanif, stand up. You have but no option other than standing. You have to stand up for your children. You have to stand up, for your family, for your mission, for your purpose. There is so much to do. You have to stand up. Then I stood up bit by bit, took my courage, the courage that I am carrying, until the last breath. So I stood up. And then, because I was working, and then after 4 months, can you imagine what happened? The only financial support that was inside me that made me to stand up. Come on, Annie, you can do it. You have to do it. There was a blow. Our employer, did some legal, uh, some kind of order, you can say, that it was the salary was stopped on hold. Now what to do? Now I was in a kind of, at the edge of depression. And then the divine call. Because connecting spiritually is equally important. So this divine call shook me and मुझे एक क्रॉस रोड पे लेके आई. ब्रेक और राइज. टूटना है, ऐसे ही बह जाना है कि खड़े होना है. और फिर मैंने वो कॉल जो है मुझ में एक पता नहीं क्या एनर्जी आई. वही, इट वर्क्स, द वैल्यूज वर्क. जो मैंने वैल्यूज अपने साथ थे वो मेरे पास थे. एंड आई stood up. Now I'm a life coach. I invested anything and everything I could invest into the learning of how our mind works. कैसे मैनेज करें लाइफ, लाइफ इज लाइफ, कैसे, हाउ. तो इसमें मैंने आई वेंट सो डीप that I healed completely. I transformed completely. I became the real warrior. And now, you know who am I now? I am an inner wellness coach. This is professor turned inner wellness coach, and I help working women. किसमें हेल्प करती हूँ? टू हील, टू रिलीज देयर पास्ट वुंड्स. किसी काम के नहीं है, बिना रेंट के बैठे हैं, छोड़ना. आई हेल्प देम टू रिलीज दोज पास्ट वुंड्स and emerge as a lady, a woman with clarity, confidence, and self worth. That is my mission. And it gives me so much of pleasure when some lady comes and she is stuck and lost and wounded and depressed, without any vision, or lost her, passion or being what she is. And then they transform into a confident and ready to go to touch their dreams and destinies. That gives me the real pleasure. I don't teach, I heal actually. This is not a motivation, this is just a transformation of healing from the past wounds. और मैं उनको हेल्प करती हूँ उनका वो हिस्सा जहाँ पे वो कॉन्फिडेंस भूल गए हैं. And I'm so happy. This is the most, happiest and most, I can say, biggest achievement of my life. Is I am living my purpose now. I am living me. This is the real me. So, my next mission is to connect more and more, and this is the best way to go live, talk heart to heart, mind to mind. I am ready to listen to you. Tell me whatever you feel. क्योंकि ये टू वे होगा, वन वे नहीं चलता है, राइट. सो मैं बोलती रहूंगी, आप मुझे सुना, क्या सुनना है, किस तरह से कर. तो मैं रोज लाइव आऊंगी. एंड सबसे पहला कमिटमेंट इस जर्नी का, because we have to break the goals, otherwise we get overwhelmed. So पहला है commitment to go for 7 live consecutive lives. 7 लगातार लाइव लेने हैं. एंड you don't know, they can be daily, they can be twice a day. मुझे आ जाता है, कमिटमेंट ले लिया तो ले लिया भाई. 7 lives कैसे भी कर ले. So thank you for bearing with my voice and my this situation, and for listening to my story. Hope you, this is for you, yeah, sitting there and thinking and relating and remembering something of your life. I'm there to hold your hand. Don't feel alone, my dear. Okay? Let us walk together and touch the skies. All the very best. Love you all. Keep joining, keep waiting as I am waiting for the next life. Will it come? Okay? Okay, bye bye. Bye. Have a nice time.